Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Cancer, October 4th, 2024. Today's solar eclipse brings powerful energy to your intimacy sector, making the period ahead is one of empowerment and discovery. It's a time to work on yourself from the inside out, address dependencies and issues of support, or improve an intimate relationship. Goals to reduce debt, get support, make sense of or unravel an emotional entanglement, quit a bad habit, or understand your psychological workings are in focus. Leading a more empowered life does not necessarily mean fewer dependencies, but it does mean eliminating unhealthy support systems. Bad habits may become glaring, and the desire to put them behind you is now strong. Be as patient as possible with these things, don't push for clarity, and it will come. Energy levels can be unusually low around an eclipse and then replenish themselves slowly but surely in the coming days and weeks. As such, it's best to take your time easing into something new. Patience is key to navigating this period of change. Destiny is arriving in Pisces. A profound and powerful solar in Libra will electrify the cosmos. Solar eclipses bring fated new beginnings to your life, dependent on where they land in the heavens, and they bring intense excitement, fresh starts, and sudden new horizons. This eclipse energizes your solar house of intimacy, shared assets, and sexuality. Consider where you are now and how you can improve your relationships going forward. You may decide to build further together, or if on rocky territory, finally reach a settlement to go your separate ways. Financial security and stability may come your way. A fateful yet unexpected cycle will begin during the new moon's annular solar in Libra. You may see signs of what is to come during the 6-month cycle as soon as 3 days before and after this eclipse. It could be a financially empowering time. However, that depends on how you handle your major financial decisions. Try not to take on any additional debt if you can help it, so that you can make leaps and bounds with your financial goals. You are a compassionate friend who understands what another is feeling almost without words. Whatever you feel another person is burdened with, check with yourself to see if you might be feeling a bit similar. Although you sometimes tend to hide your own feelings, when someone else reflects those feelings to you suddenly understand. To get more in touch with your feelings, you may want to start a practice in the martial arts, which value patience and self-awareness as well as physical strength. Today's vibrations will push you to find stability, set up a project, or make an idea you have had for a long time concrete. This is the moment to push ahead and pick up speed, notably in your professional life. Are you on vacation? Then concentrate on your feelings. A friendship or love relationship could well be strengthened. In the final hours of the moon's first visit to your relationship sector since the Sun and Mercury left last week, much is happening. While a clash with Neptune in Pisces might push some buttons, following another with Saturn yesterday that could test the balance between your personal and relationship needs, a positive connection to Pluto in your communication sector offers an opportunity to express these issues. With Pluto set to turn direct next week, marking his last retrograde motion in your lifetime, it's essential to seize this moment to address past matters. Before leaving your relationship sector today, the moon will spend its final hours clashed with the plan. ETS in Pisces, but at the same time forming a friendly aspect to Uranus, in retrograde motion in your communication sector. In the heart of a week that is bringing the spirit of romance and adventure together, this is a chance to deviate in order to both flush out any balance issues between your own and your relationship needs and give them a voice. Our eyes in the sky. If you're curious about what this lunar phase might bring into your life, now is the perfect time to reflect on the energy swirling around the days leading up to and following the eclipse. The events, feelings, and insights you experience 3 days before and after the eclipse are not random. They serve as guideposts for what's to come over the next several months. Think of it like the universe offering you a sneak peek into the future. So, pay close attention. What patterns are emerging? What thoughts keep resurfacing? Trust that these clues are part of a bigger plan that's beginning to unfold. This new lunar cycle opens doors, but here's the thing, it's not just about stepping through them blindly. It's about how you approach what's on the other side. Have you ever found yourself in the middle of a small disagreement, only to look back later and wonder, how did that get so out of hand? Emotions can flare during this time, and situations can escalate quickly. That's why it's more important than ever to focus on what truly matters. Instead of getting wrapped up in the heat of the moment or letting minor frustrations consume you, take a step back, pause, and ground yourself. Remember, not every battle is worth fighting. Conserve your energy for the things that truly align with your bigger picture. Think back to a time when your patience was tested. How did you handle it? Maybe it was a difficult conversation at work, or a disagreement with a loved one. Did you react quickly, or did you give yourself time to cool off before responding? This eclipse is asking you to approach things thoughtfully. Sometimes, the best response isn't immediate. Sometimes, the most powerful thing you can do is step away from the moment, give yourself space to breathe, and come back with a fresh perspective. This approach, especially now, will help you navigate any challenges with grace and keep you focused on your long-term goals. And speaking of long-term goals, the perceptive energy of this eclipse is here to help you find clarity. If you've been feeling stuck or overwhelmed by a complicated issue, whether it's work-related, a personal dilemma, or plans for the future, now is the time to tap into your intuition. You may have one of those light bulb moments where everything clicks into place. Have you ever experienced a moment where a problem that seemed unsolvable suddenly became crystal clear? That's the kind of energy this eclipse is gifting you. Embrace it. Trust that your mind is sharp, your instincts are on point, and you're more than capable of cutting through any confusion. Beyond personal clarity, you'll likely notice that your welcoming energy makes it easier to connect with others. Maybe you've been craving deeper conversations with people who share your passions or interests. Or perhaps you've been considering new partnerships, whether in business, friendships, or romance. This eclipse is a wonderful time for collaboration and building new connections. Your ability to communicate authentically and engage meaningfully with like-minded people will open doors to exciting opportunities. So, be open to new relationships forming, whether they're professional or personal. Have you ever met someone new and instantly felt that spark of connection? This might just be the time for those kinds of fated encounters. On the financial front, the energy of this eclipse supports smart, thoughtful decisions. Whether you're managing your day-to-day finances or exploring bigger investment opportunities, you'll notice a boost in your ability to assess situations with clarity and confidence. Have you ever come across a great deal and felt that instinctual nudge to act quickly? That sharp instinct is heightened right now, so trust your gut. Whether you're searching for bargains or considering long-term investments, you'll be able to distinguish between good and bad offers with ease. Take advantage of the opportunities that feel right before someone else snaps them up. As you move forward, remember that the effects of this eclipse will ripple through the next 6 months. It's like a new chapter being written in the story of your life. What seeds are you planting today that you want to nurture in the months ahead? Whether it's your personal growth, relationships, career, or something else entirely, this is the moment to set your intentions.